Sean Payton just made a genius move for the Denver Broncos that seems to really be helping out a struggling player. But before we talk about that, guys, I want to shout out the affiliate partner for today's video, Green Gridiron Helmets. Use code DENSYN, DENSYN, link in the description below to save off your first purchase off authentic NFL team helmets just like this one, from full-size replicas to little desk trinkets like this one. Again, that is code DENSYN. DENSYN, link in the description down below to save off your first purchase. Thank you so much to Green Gridiron, and now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Marvin Mims has been struggling as a wide receiver to this point, right? He's a really dangerous player, though, when you get the ball in his hands. There are other ways that you could use him, and Sean Payton found a really creative way to get Marvin Mims the football. They lined him up in the backfield as a running back against the Kansas City Chiefs. That wasn't the first time we saw them do that. They did do it, I believe, in the New Orleans Saints game as well. But in this game, they really leaned into it, and they gave him a few carries. He got a carry on a toss play. He got a carry on a halfback sweep. He was also getting the ball on jet motions and orbit motions. They'd throw the little swing pass to him. They threw him a swing pass out of the backfield, utilizing him in almost like this Deebo Samuel type role could really benefit the Denver Broncos long term. Marvin Mims' issues really are getting open as a receiver and honestly absorbing contact over the middle. They did split him out as a receiver a few times, but they mostly used him as eye candy. They did throw him like a bubble screen once when he was split out as a wide receiver, but besides that, it felt like Marvin Mims was mostly being utilized more as this gadget kind of halfback, almost Deebo Samuel type player. He was utilized also on obviously those jets and those orbits, which is a little bit different, but I really think that this could be the role for Marvin Mims on offense long term. If he continues to struggle to get open as a receiver, then why not use him in these kind of situations? Mike McDaniel does a great job of getting Tyreek Hill the football in all these different kinds of ways. He'll line him up in the backfield as a tailback just like the 49ers do with Deebo Samuel. He'll give him the ball on those kind of orbit motions, just get some blockers out in front and let him get the ball in space. I thought that Sean Payton actually broke out some creative play calls with Marvin Mims, and I'm hoping that that's something that we lean into as we progress throughout this season. I think that as we get closer and closer to these tough matchups like the Colts game and the Bengals game, that could really decide playoffs for the Broncos, because those guys are really your top challengers for the 7th seed, and if you could knock one or both of those opponents off, then that could really solidify your playoff spot. I'm hoping that the Broncos will lean into more utilizing Marvin Mims out of the backfield as we approach these games in particular. All right, Broncos country, let me know in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about Marvin Mims being utilized in sort of this new role, and do you think that that's a role that the Broncos should lean into full time? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. Helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country, just like you and me. And before we dip out of here, guys, I want to tell you about the other affiliate partner for today's video, Whitebeard Signworks. Use code BS30, link also in the description below, to save $30 off your first purchase on NFL LED team logo signs just like this really cool sign behind me. Again, that is code BS30, link in the description down below. Thank you so much to Whitebeard Signworks, and until next time, guys, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.